Hi everybody, it's Carla from Casey Creates. I hope everyone is well. I hope your holidays have gotten off to a good start. I know everybody's experiencing unusual holidays in the way that we celebrate, and no real Christmas parties or things like that, but one source of comfort I get is by crafting and actually making videos and feeling like I'm visiting with friends. So I thought I would try to do a Christmas journal and craft along with you. If you'd like to visit with me and join in and see what I'm up to, I hope you will. Grab a cup of tea or whatever you like to drink. And I won't make each video very long. I'll probably only do one page at a time, but we'll see how it goes. What I have here is the cover. It's not finished yet, but I found this beautiful crushed velvet remnant of fabric, and I've got Christmas plans for that, and one of them I thought would be nice to make a journal cover. So at Christmas, I love the old world Christmas, old-timey Christmas vintage look, but I also like to add elements of gold, and I don't use gold very often in my crafting, but I think Christmas just needs some gold. So I just used cardstock and covered my cardstock with the velvet, and then I put this really pretty vintage looking printed paper. The only problem is I was trying to use up my scraps, and I don't think I have enough of this. Let's see. I might have to change my plan. I think I'll use, well, I do have a generous amount of, no, that's not going to work for my liking. So I'll just use the off-white. Yeah, that's pretty. It's kind of a winter white color. So first I'm just going to put this braid on the edges. And I'm just going to go ahead and use my Fabri-Tac. And then after I put this trim on, I'll show you. I kind of made the inside pages already for the actual book. And I thought while I craft with you, I'll embellish them. And I think I'm even going to journal a little bit. I've been watching a few. I haven't caught very many 12 Days of Christmas or December dailies. If you all know of any more that you've been enjoying, I absolutely love watching your videos. So please leave in the description box some of the ones you've been enjoying, and I'll check them out. Because, I don't know, to me it's a really nice way to just, craft and watch. And I'm always inspired by everybody's work. So we'll just put this trim on. Because this is going to be my journal, I'm not going to be as particular about stitching. I do like to stitch my tags and things though. But for this one, my goal is to craft and journal for 12 days and then tuck it away and pull it back out next year and do 12 more days and see how well I can keep up with that. That's my goal. And I like the contrast of this off-white cream color with this vintage looking paper. So we'll go ahead and stick this one on. Oh, I think I got a little much there. So I hope your Christmas or holiday season is going well, and tell me how you celebrate. Things are slow here as far as any kind of festivities. I'm guessing it's that way for everyone, but I'm still teaching. School isn't out yet. Next week are exams, and because I teach art, I don't have a state exam. We have a teacher-made exam that the students will take virtually, but it's just basically an online test. And we're officially done next week. I think it's the 21st we're officially done, but we don't have any in-class or in-person students after Monday. So we do start seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. I'm just happy it's sort of my weekend because we work from home on Fridays, even though they make sure we're working. There's a lot to do even though you're home. But I'm not complaining. I'm grateful for a job, and especially grateful that it's a job I love, a subject I love, which is art. It's gonna be wonderful though to be done for a while, because this has been quite the learning curve for me, trying to do everything technology wise. Not my strong suit at all. But as far as like Christmas things, I have gotten pretty much all my decorating done. I'm still not decorating my woodland tree yet because I want to do it as a moment, like for me, just to decorate and enjoy and drink my mocha and listen to Christmas music and kind of do it as a little fun activity for just me to enjoy. Well, not like I'm being selfish, it's like my boys really wouldn't want to do that anyway. My husband might sit around and watch me, but I don't think he would participate either, so I'm just gonna make it my own special little event. That's kind of pretty there. It's not quite long enough. Is this one? I must have cut these for something specific, because as much as I'd like to use them, they're not long enough. And I'm gonna wait and use them maybe on a page or something. Okay, so the inside trim is on, and this is, I made a little provision for the spine, and I'm gonna sew this in, so that will be the inside cover. And I haven't decided on the actual cover yet. I did bring some images that I could use. This isn't exactly fabric, but it feels like fabric because it's really soft rice paper. And there's some of my favorite images. I love the little mushroom fairy house with the elf looking in the window. And then there's the nativity. And then this one, I just love it. It reminds me of my sister and me. She's straightening her sister's halo. And then I love, this is a newer image I came upon not long ago that I made a wall hanging with. Love that one too. So those are a couple options. And then I do love this vintage Santa, and I've got a feeling he's gonna make the cover, but I'm gonna play with it a little bit more and kind of configure how I want to put it on there. I also want to add an element of vintage lace, which I think that would be really pretty, part of the handkerchief. I have no problem with just diving in with scissors. I don't know what that's about. It's just, it's fun to put these delicate little lace elements in my journals, especially when they're nice and thin like this. But I will press this a little bit. So I'll probably play around with some of this and then come back and assemble it. But for now, I thought I would show you what I've created for the actual journaling purposes. So I started just putting pages together. Can you see that? So this is sort of a tea-dyed paper, and this was not put together the way I typically do by sewing signatures. I was trying to find a shortcut for making my book pages, and I think this one turned out fine. I guess I won't share how I did it, as long as it works, right? So then there's some tea-dyed paper, and I just kind of stacked and put everything together. And so I put in a glassine bag that I'll embellish, and some beautiful scrapbook paper with the rose. So for now, I'm just going to flip through and show you how I've already got the pages ready to add decorations and pockets and tags. So I have an envelope here, and a fabric piece of doily here. I've got a little tag that says Jesus is the reason for the season, and some really pretty candy cane trim. And then this is going to be a pocket, the other part of the glassine bag. This is part of a, I think this was a Starbucks bag from last year. And this year Panera Bread has a really pretty plaid craft paper bag and tea-dyed paper, and then I decoupaged onto this page and then over onto the other side of the gingham bag. And then we have the Jingle Bells Christmas Carol. So I kind of put everything together like a junk journal, and now the pages are just waiting for me to decorate. I embossed this really nice parchment paper, and there's some music note paper. So I'm showing you all of this as an invitation to say, please come back and craft with me. I'll be making some, oh, this one's a little buckled. Let's see if I can, there we go. There's some dictionary page right here. And lots of tea-dyed paper. This is a little, oh, is this a, oh, huh. Oh, that's how that goes. So this is going to be a little pocket tuck spot, I think. And another dictionary page. And I made a belly band here. I glued this one down onto some gingham. And some more parchment. I love that kind of vintage looking wallpaper print. And there's a damask print. And then this I embossed with sort of a brick pattern. You can see that. So this will go inside of this. And then I have an envelope with numbers. And I'm going to put little brads, not brads, but eyelets. I have my eyelets in here somewhere. So I've never really done this before, so it's going to take me a minute to kind of get a rhythm and feel like I can craft and do the actual pages with you. So we'll just call this a little preliminary show and tell of what you can expect. But I've got the numbers for each day. I think I've already lost number 1. Where did it go? There it is. And my little fussy cut things. And we will craft together. This is sort of a little test run and a bit of a nightmare because I'm a little all over the place, but that's okay because this will help me know the next time I join you how to kind of have myself situated so that I can just keep crafting. Because like for instance, my eyelids were sitting right there under my nose, but I'll get it together and hopefully you'll want to join me. I want to let you go for now and not keep this too long. but I'm looking forward to making another video and coming back to visit with you again tomorrow. So for now, I will say goodbye, and I'll be back soon. Bye.